I am here with my man Tall Man Moto, and we are going to go on a motorcycle and kayaking adventure here on the lovely Whidbey Island.
This is how you vlog now. You just have to point the cameras at each other.
And you'll have to show me your microphone helmet setup.
Oh yeah. My one rule, should be a rule in every version of a group ride, is ride your ride, just establish checkpoints. If you get separated, don't feel like you need to keep up, which is typically my rule when I'm riding behind people, because I always lose them. So if at any point you're like, he's moving a little too quick, either toot your horn at me, or I'll eventually just slow down and realize you're not there.
Okay, so why don't we do this? You know the Wings at Langley? They're on Front Street, down the street from...
Down that main strip?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we get separated, we'll meet there.
Up to that turn right here and then in, right?
Yep, Ken's Corner.
Let's do it.
Tell me about your bike.
This is the African Twin, 2019, 1000cc, well, 990 something. It's the best motorcycle I've ever ridden on. Actually, probably this week I'm going to do a 16,000 mile review. And I will have all the details. But it's great. It's a super tall seat height, which for me is delightful.
How tall are you?
6'5". 34.3 inch seat height. I just looked this up today because it's going to be in my review. I have a 35 inch seat, so literally built for me.
That's pretty perfect.
Yeah, I'm one of the few people that can flat foot this bike and stop. Most people are up on their toes. It's great. I love it.
So getting into this, this is try number 3 at doing this. So I went for my ride with Tall Man Moto, and I had a microphone inside of my helmet wirelessly hooked up to my phone, and the idea was that I would record video on a GoPro and video on my phone, or audio on my phone, and the wireless mic that I have for my phone is crap and doesn't work very well, and so I ended up getting a nice view of the harbor, getting no audio from that trip. So then I thought, alright, I'll get a wired microphone and hook it up to the GoPro directly and go for a ride. And I followed Tall Man Moto's kind of very brief instructions on where I should put the microphone and how I should get it into my helmet, and that totally did not work. One of the things that I do is I try to mimic things that I appreciate in YouTube videos that I enjoy, right? So like, there's this YouTuber, automotive YouTuber, Stradman. He's, you know, kind of an interesting story. He was homeless for a bit. He decided to become a professional YouTuber, and he was shooting videos of high-end cars, you know, just driving around Los Angeles and looking for nice cars to shoot video of. And so, I don't know, he decided, I'm gonna go pro. In any case, since then he kind of was homeless for a bit and got his life together, and you know, by getting his life together I mean like he got his channel figured out, He got all the stuff he was doing worked out. That is a nice little pickup truck. And by little, I don't mean little, I mean little, I don't know what I mean. One of the things that he does is he introduces all of his videos by walking out his front door, and he's super high energy, and he basically welcomes you to his videos at the beginning of each video. And I jokingly mimicked that in the beginning of one of my videos, where I kind of bounced out of the front of my house and I was like, welcome to the channel, welcome to the vlog, and we're back. Very reminiscent of what he says. You know, in my classroom, when I was in the classroom, I call my students beautiful people, and so, you know, you guys are all beautiful people too, and I do firmly believe that. I believe that humanity is beautiful. Like, there's a lot wrong with humanity. I mean, there's a lot of things that we could do better, right? Like, we could be more caring, we could be more loving, we could do all sorts of other stuff. And that said, I've seen people do some pretty wonderful and incredible things. I like to incorporate things that I like from other people's YouTube videos. Hello, ladies. Hello, old people. And so, Tall Man Moto, if you haven't checked out his video, please go check him out. He's a really talented guy, and he does this thing where he goes for motorcycle rides and talks while he's riding. And he just talks about stuff that's in his head. Hello, hello. Now, he will tell you that he has ADHD. I mean, he says it in his videos, he says it a lot. And he makes it work, where I think a lot of other people couldn't. I mean, when you're watching his videos, you're like, wow, this is, you know, entertaining, and I get to be inside of somebody's head for a few minutes. And, yeah, I just missed a shift. Look at that. Wow. In any case, you get to be inside of his head for a few minutes. Now that's a cool barn. And it's kind of like him talking about something while being distracted, riding, while, you know, kind of sharing his insights on something. And the thing is, that's not easy. That's not easy to do. So in any case, I gave it a shot. And the first time, I got 0 audio, and it probably would have come out like, you know, garbage anyway, hot garbage. And like halfway through the video, I realized half the things I was talking about were things that I definitely could not put, hi horses, on a YouTube channel. Okay, so look at that yellow Porsche Boxster. Maybe we'll talk about that at some other point in time. In any case, it's like you're going through and you're like, oh wait, I can't talk about that. Oh wait, I can't do that. Oh wait, that's not appropriate. And so, it's weird, but he really has like a magical ability, and saying magical is not appropriate, because the reality is he put work into it, right? Like it's something that he's passionate about. He does it for a living. He is a video productions teacher at one of our local high schools, and you know, it's clear that he is a talented video productionist. And so that's definitely a skill that I appreciate. And yeah, there is a certain amount of hubris to trying to think or thinking that you can, you know, just imitate or mimic great people that are doing things at that high of a caliber or that high of a level. And I suppose, you know, maybe having the hubris to think that's a neat field. is my talent. So at one point in grad school, I was having a conversation with this guy running there, and I was talking about how sometimes my music sounds a little bit too much to me, like the music of people that I like. And he laughed at me and he said, look, even if you did your best to make a perfect copy of some other artist, you would fail. Because it would be that artist through your ears, and your life has its own experiences, and you have your own filters and priorities and everything else. And it would, no matter what you did, that would come through in the music. So, this little video is my homage to Tall Man Moto. And something else. I was thinking about this because I actually ran into the mother of a former student, and this is a kid who is rough around the edges. This is a kid who struggles. This is a kid who has really struggled to find his way and find a home. And there's a lot there. I mean, there's a lot to... There are a couple of kids like this, but... And so... Tall Man Moto, Matt, is very young. I mean, it's relative, right? Because, I mean, like, he's... Okay, I'm like half his age over again. And the thing is that he uses a lot of that youthful passion and energy and drive to make connections with kids. Now, this is a guy who got really into video production in high school. You know, this is according to him, this is his story. And then he wanted to do it, and so he did video production for the Navy, and we'll talk about that with him in this video. And then he turned it into a career where now he teaches other people how to do video production. And the thing is that he still remembers the passion that he had in high school. He still remembers that, and it translates to his students. And so I've seen students that, you know, don't make that much of a connection anywhere else, who, working with him, have that connection form and have that passion and develop that passion.
So you were in the Army?
Navy.
And you did photography for them?
Photography, video production. What did I list? ADHD. Photography, video production, journalism, a wee bit of radio, media relations. I'm gonna drink with Jimmy Buffett.
That's cool.
Right? That's my favorite drinking story. I get to both insult and drink with Jimmy.
That's weird.
No, it wasn't on purpose. Yeah, it was a good time. I appreciate everything that I learned from the Navy, but I definitely would not have enjoyed here. Seriously, yeah,
So, okay, so your recruiter...
Yeah, so my recruiter was actually, which is typically not the way it goes story, it was actually a, like, really knowledgeable and looking out for my best interest guy. I was real into video production and photography in the Navy, or in high school, so I knew that stuff really well. And I told him I want to be a photographer, because I found out we can get my college paid for to be a photographer in the Navy. Dope. So I told him I wanted to do that, and he said, well, how are you with writing? And I was like, I almost failed my high school journalism class. He's like, well, join the Navy as a journalist. I was like, I don't want to do that. He said, they're going to merge all the rates together. so it turns out they did. So I went in and I got training in the thing that I was not good at, and I became very good at it because I had a dope instructor. And so then I did everything. So then print production, layout design, which is not my expertise. One of my favorite things is to show Yana, our graphic design teacher, my creations in Photoshop and just watch her cringe. But yeah, a little bit of everything.
So this is the kayaking portion of this trip. And we're going to stay nice and close to the shore. And we should have known before we left, Matt has never been kayaking before. Those pedals, the bottom part stays where it is, and there should be a top half. Oh! Oh! Sorry. There is a lion's mane jellyfish here. And I haven't seen one of those in a while. And I think it just ditched. And there should be a